Hello everybody, my name is Caleb and welcome to the channel welcome back to the channel LeftCarDoorGaming, or welcome if it is your first time to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the link. Let's go ahead and hop right into this game. We're back on Pyre once again, and it seems like the lone minstrel has something on his mind to talk to us about. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I should not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Let's hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn, in which Umilde, you might recall, she tended to invoke a certain name, Schlack, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when they first found themselves here and downside this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by greater titans. Colossal monsters at once roamed the downside. Scribes together slew them, one by one. Through this forged their bonds. All one called Schlack, a monstrosity described in myth and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the Astralborn yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. The one called Schlack was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Schlack's own hide and gore to bind the books of rites. However, Schlack did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. It is about to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto the plane, whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. And thus the ravings of whatever her name is are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Schlack is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is for some reassurance, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the afternoon, bidding you a good rest of the afternoon. Alright, well, let's look at the Book of Rites. I'm still only on the first page. Alright. Well, let's seek out this big birchwood. Big birchwood's a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Big birchwood, a small bog dweller outpost. Okay. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest, and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood? The apparent name of some mysterious foreman ahead of Jude and Rookie. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Birchwood. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood has always spoken highly of you. Big Birchwood is so highly in your handiwork. He did, he, in turn we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Oh, I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Waking Wood beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see our wagon is ill suited for the task. The one called Birchwood frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel for a while. Indeed, then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. Lone Minstrel turns away, but Hedron stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in the care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. I, in a manner of speaking, helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Edwin nods this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself for your vocations, all the bog dwellers, what's this, ways in which you can make yourself useful. And while the bog dwellers go about their business. Mentor a companion, study in private, or forge for resources. I definitely want to do this. Let's see. I think that would be good to have. I think I'm gonna do her. Alright, let's do this. Short L. Swearing with all this talk of banishment. Enough of this for now. You didn't level up though, did you though? Alright, so we shall continue our journey. Onward. The Lone Minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, Root is ready. Please come have a look. The other's already there. Alright, step aside. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow, you people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyages. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. Oh, Big Bertrude. She then appears as a funk you. Tell Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us. In our voyage north, our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough, but should you see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now be gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the Lone Minstrel breaks silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us. We should go. Just as she said, I know the navigation controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Scree! Tizo seems to share Zoe's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel ill already. Set sail, of course. I guess we're heading the warm Gulf. You may not have yet been to this. You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. Alright, well, let's go. Wow, we just morph into a boat. Got it. The Worm Gulf. Looks disgusting. You and your companion watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next right is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way, as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the hull of Oris. Alright, so I guess this is where we're going next. I had to swerve around all these things. I wonder if I'm going to see one of these worms. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seem to welcome to you a welcome pace after having come from the flagging hands not very long ago. However, Geordie seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rookie, she stops him for some questions. Raintail, how is he doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, reaching into the waters. If I had to guess, he's first time to see. This first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. Alright, we wish him good afternoon, and go check on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Ah, definitely that one. You tell him there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there. Myself, I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyways, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him now. May he soon get well. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Alright, so we're going to go off to sea now. To the strait. Why, the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you can now see where what must be the hulk of Oris, far off the horizon. The Tetra Sea of Solus lies beyond this death-still body of water. Exiled worms from the sea dominion naturally congregate around here. According to the stars, the next race shall commence here. A carcass of a doomed exploring vessel, Dazraban, lost in the waters to the downside. Alright, so that's what those things are. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tezu is wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tezu. What we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point our voyage must be diverged from Burchard's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Tezu wants to fish for something tasty here. The south current toward the hulk of Oris teems with fish and other sea life. Zay believes that the scribes shall bless you here. The north current runs as quick as the Under King horse. Let's do that. Let's go get blessed. You find Zay gazing down into the depths. The water is so beautiful, yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. By the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching, I just know. Even out here in the waters of the Under King Oris, they urge us on. I feel it, I just know. There is no denying that the north current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's steps. Woohoo, we gain +2 quickness. Woohoo. Journey onward, we shall. And these two arrive at the hulk of Oris. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Alright, let's go ahead and read up here. Hey, it's Geordie. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwin, he is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now I hesitate to say that he has grown. Nonetheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course. In case that is unclear, I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires it. In any case, when time reminds me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is, I wish to say, take care, reader. She nods and presses past towards the door. I think I just got her seal of approval. A limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. It's fully grown and has led a rich life. I keep sick from the worm call. Alright, so we unlocked a page, right? I guess we did not unlock a page, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this right. Actually, let's see, do I got any money? No, I'll give you a good deal, okay. Nothing good here, really. You need to be quiet. You're noisy. I'll go with this. I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woohoo, if you know what I mean. If you want some more now, I know just an individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop by and buy some other time. I am. Alright, so that's good. I should have put that on here. Well, that's a rank 6. I should go ahead and buy these here. Alright. What are you doing, Pooch? What are you doing? You come to say hi? Alright, let's commence the rite. Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwyn? Yoo-hoo! He's worried that Hedwyn is feeling unwell. Wait, I think... what's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm. Exiled worms in the sea dimension seek cold water out the cold of the downside seas. Known for being reckless and single-minded, they were perfectly suited to fill the Commonwealth front line. What's the Sea Dominion? A vast and war-torn undersea regiment home to untold number of amphibious worms. Having conquered their waters, the worms clambered onto the Commonwealth shores in search of new wars. What they all are doing here, you see by the see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Creepy looking. Good sirs and good ladies. What the hell? So it is that ye heed the summons to the glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gelman. He salutes you on behalf of the PyreHearts. until the contest. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Alright, so that was weird. Oh wait, I don't know why I turned on the controller. I haven't been using it this whole time. Idiot. That's what I am. Alright, pop that over there on the charger though. Excuse me. Ooh.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Orus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the PyreHearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
I expect to kick their asses. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk Orders. As your adversaries clamber into view, Rocky paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth, or the Sea Dominion, or wherever it is you're from? Haha, an excellent point. It seems, then, that these adversaries in the Reichs are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark, this knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries trembles at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protest. Wait! Give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents you great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is not. He is a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim or no? Of course we knights can swim. All the knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis similarly impossible to swim back up the river den which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence go, and nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he's told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to its full height. Now, on guard. Alright, so we're getting the battle started now, it looks like. Reader, Headwind's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall stand together here this night?
Definitely, do that. There it is, give Rookie that there. I want Rookie to be my first choice. Let's do it. Oh well, I've heard so many tales of the Worm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive though. Gilman, status report. What styles the enemy's position? I now stand ready to confront a slayer, a very brave triumvirate. Ah, damn it. I got a stuffy nose, sorry guys. I seem to be to this knight's eye. Brave, air-sucking monsters, one and all. PyreHeart, be ready. Jeez, yours are quick as bows. Oh, their things stay. Woohoo!
So it is.
There we go, boys. There we go.
Good.
Oh, that was close.
Jay did it.
Way too close for comfort right there, that's for sure. Ah,
That ought to
okay.
wake you up.
You got me good there. Gilliam, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life doesn't line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we face now. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Wow, those bozos bicker even more than we do. Let's get them while they're busy fighting.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. His little empire sputters.
Ba-bam!
Such wherewithal.
Crush it.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Oh, so close.
I almost pity what transpired.
Jeez, that was freaking unfairly fast. Nailed it. Haha.
It is done.
Game over.
The Nightwings prevail. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The ceremony is complete.
Definitely kicked their ass. Those worms were quick, alright, but rookie Grintail's quicker. I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won! This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now, cavorting with our enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight. Jeez, what a dick. Is he going to join our side?
In the hearts of all these exiles. Until the stars align.
Okay. Exiles. Each exile can have a talisman equipped. I already knew that. Yep. After thwarting the PyreHearts in a decisive victory, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the PyreHearts, who seemed to have already swam off toward wherever the next stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attentions turned toward your companion who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwin? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form. Yet something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in sudden silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then... Hey, what's with the long face there, Ron? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwin is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Hedwin is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your concern and caution, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I have to see how things turned out tonight. Ah, so the lone minstrel is Tariq. Or Tariq. I haven't had to stay out of a wreck like that before. So, you are back to the living then, Hedwin. I was just seasick. Nonetheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we could all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where we go next? I am beginning to I miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside, where the night sky waits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the right back there without me there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get it through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We'll pass anywhere in the downside I've ever been. We are well past anywhere I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Seek your destination, I will. And further north we go. Still further north then. Not simply north, this shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the PyreHearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come people, it's just another day in the downside. Go get yourselves some sleep. Well, we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious, isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. Alright, guys. So, we gotta figure out how to get around this deathless tempest. But that is for the next video. For now, guys, I'm going to end this. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like for me. If you guys want to see more content from me in the future, please subscribe. And if you do subscribe and you want to get notified when my videos come out, after you click subscribe, there should be a little notification bell button icon, a little bell-shaped thing next to subscribed. You can click on that and turn notifications on for the channel, and it will say, hey, LeftCarDoorGaming just uploaded a video when I upload. Or when my videos finish uploading. And you guys can click on them immediately if you would like. Or you can save them for later. But either way, whatever you guys do, I just thank you all for joining me on these videos. And watching and supporting the channel and all that good stuff, guys. It means a whole lot to me. I'll catch you all in the next game. I'm out of here. Bye.